Girls, yesterday we talked about how to simplify the numbers or the product between two fractions before multiplying. And I told you yesterday that will help you to make the multiplication easier for you. Thank you, girls. I'm fine. So I want you now to open your book on page 89, as we said, and I think we solved yesterday number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and you said number 5 or not? Okay, so you said, Lamar, that Manal is not here. Okay, 5, no. Okay, we will solve number 5. Very good. So now we will solve number 5. So let's now start. I want you to share with me, because maybe I will choose someone of you to help me. So girls, I want you to think about number 5. Let's read number 5. The reptile house. You know the reptile? The reptile house at the zoo has an iguana that is 5/6 yard. This is YD is yard long. It has a Gila monster that is 4/5 of the length of the iguana. Okay, those something maybe you can see it on the zoo park. Okay, reptile and Gila monster. Okay, so how long is Gila monster? How long? So the long will be the multiplication between the long of the iguana and the long of the, or the ratio here of the long of the Gila monster. Okay, so I will choose, maybe Jenna will help me to find the simplest form for the multiplication before multiplying. So welcome, Jenna. I want here to multiply 5/6 with 4. Okay, 4/5. Okay,
5 and 5 are divided by 5.
very good, Jenna. Thank you. So Jenna said that both numerator right here and denominator on the second fraction has or have a greatest common factor, as we said. The greatest common factor is 5. So I can divide. I'm sorry about that. The page is 80. Okay, 89. Okay, I will write it here. Page 89. Okay, so let's now divide both 5 and 5 on 5, as you said. So the answer will be what?
1.
Thank you. Excellent. So it will be 1 here and also here 1. Thank you, Jenna. Let's see Farah. Maybe Farah will help me. Farah, can you tell me that if 4 and 6 have greatest common factor?
Yes.
What is the greatest common factor for 4 and 6?
2.
Very good, Farah. So I can divide both 4 and 6 on 2. So if you divide 4 on 2, it will be what?
2.
2. Thank you. And if you divide also 6 on 2, it will be what?
3.
Now, if I want to multiply to find the answer, it will be what? 1 multiply 2 in the numerator. Farah. Farah, are you with me? No? Let's see, maybe Lena. No, I will solve this very easy. So 1 multiply 2, it will be 2. And 3 multiply 1, it will be 3. So the final answer is 2 over 3 what? Yard, okay? This is the long. Girls, if you finish, please type 1 in the chat box. Just one time. Thank you. Okay, so we will continue now. You have a question, Jawhara. Okay, type your question on the chat, please. Type your question. Now I will solve number 6 and I want someone of you to help me. I will erase this. Maybe Lena will help me. Yes, Lena. Open your mic. Yes, dear. Lena, I want you to help me to multiply 3 over 4 and 1 over 6. But I want to simplify the numbers before multiplying. So let's take a look about which number. Can you tell me?
Okay, 1. The greatest common factor for it is 1.
Before that, look at 3 and 6. There is any greatest common factor between those numbers?
Yes.
What is the greatest common factor between them?
2.
Again, Lena, what is the number that I can divide both 3 and 6 on it?
3.
Very good, 3. So 3 divided 3 equals
1.
1. And 6 divided 3 equals 2. Very good, Lena. So that's mean I can simplify those numbers by using the greatest common factor. Now, there is any greatest common factor between 1 and 4?
Yes.
What is the greatest common factor?
For 4, it's 2.
The greatest common factor. That's mean number I can divide both 1 and 4 on it. So can I divide 1 on 2? I can.
No.
So there is no greatest common factor between them. I will leave the numbers 1 and 4 as it is. Now I will continue my multiplication, Lena. I will multiply 1 with 1. It will be?
It will be 1.
And 6 multiply 4 equals?
6 multiply 4?
Yes, equals? Equals 8. So the final answer is 1 over 8. It's in the simplest form or not, Lena? The simplest form or not? 1 over 8. Yes, Lena, yes.
It's in the simplest form.
Yes, thank you, Lena. Now let's continue to Maryam. Yes, Maryam. Can you help me, Maryam, to solve number 7?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, dear. So I want you to help me to simplify now. 7 over 10 multiply 2 over 3 before multiplying. Let's start with two numbers, one number in numerator and the other in denominator. I can find the greatest common factor for those numbers. Yes, Maryam, are you with me?
Yes, teacher, I'm with you.
Okay. Maryam, I want you to tell me which numbers have greatest common factor.
In 7 and 3?
There is any greatest common factor between 7 and 3?
No.
No, that's mean I will choose 2 and 10, right?
Right.
So what is the greatest common factor between 2 and 10?
5.
Again, What is the greatest common factor? Girls, the greatest common factor, that's mean I have to find the multiplies for each number. That's mean, what is the multiplies for 2? The multiplies 1 multiply 2, right? This is the point for greatest common factor. And what is the multiplies for 10? It's 2 multiply 5, right?
Right.
So what is the common factor between them? 2, right? That's mean this is the greatest common factor. The number that I can divide both numbers on it, or the common factor between them. But I will choose the greatest one, the greatest common factor. Okay? So now if you divide 2 on 2, the number will be what?
1.
1. Very good. Now 10 divided 2 equals
5.
5. Okay. Now I will continue my multiplication. Thank you, Maryam. Let's see, maybe okay. Let's see Manal. Yes, Manal. Now I want you, hi dear. I want you to multiply the numbers to find the simplest form, or the answer in simplest form. 7 multiply. Yes.
1
Yes.
equals 7.
Thank you.
And 5 multiplied 3 equals 15.
Equals 15. Thank you. You think, Manal, this is the simplest form for the numbers or for the fraction here?
No, I don't think.
Look, there is any number, or there is a greatest common factor between numerator and denominator right here. Between 7 and 15, there is a common factor between them.
Yes.
What is it? What is
15?
it? You can divide 7 on 15?
Oh, yes. No, teacher, we can't.
No, there is no common
So
factor.
we change it?
No, we will leave it. No, we will leave it. 7 over 15, it will be the simplest form for the answer. Okay, now let's move to number 8. I think maybe Yusra will help me. Yes, Yusra. I want you to help me to find the greatest common factor between numerator in the first fraction and denominator in the second. What is the greatest common factor? Yusra.
At 5, it's 1.
The greatest common factor is 1, or you mean the answer for the division? I think this is your answer, right? Yes, that's mean you will divide 5 on 5, right?
On 5, yeah.
Okay, that's mean 5 divided 5, as you said, equals 1. And also here 5 divided 5 equals 1. That's mean the greatest common factor for both numbers equals 5. Now, thank you, Yusra. Maybe Tolene. Yes, Tolene. I want you to give me the greatest common factor for 2 and 8. For both numbers 2 and 8, what is the greatest common factor?
4 divided 2 is equal to 8, right?
Look, what is the multiplies for 2? Girls, you don't remember the greatest common factor? How I will know the greatest common factor for both numbers? What is the multiplies for 2?
2 times 1.
1 times 2, or multiply 2. And what is the number or the factors for 8?
4 times 2.
No, the factors. Yes, 2 multiply
4.
2 multiply 2 multiply 2, right?
2 and 2
It's 2 multiply 4, and you have to break 4 into 2 multiply 2 to multiply 2. But the point here is the common factor between those numbers. What is the common factor between them? The common number between the multiplies is 2 and 2 right here. So I can divide both numbers on 2. So let's divide. This is the greatest common factor. So I will divide the numbers on greatest common factor. 2 divided 2, Tolene.
It's equal to 1.
8 divided 2.
4.
4. Thank you. Now let's find the answer. 1 multiply 1 equals
1 multiply 1 is equal to 1.
4 multiply 1.
4.
Thank you. Thank you, Tolene. Let's move now to number 9. And I will choose maybe Asma. Yes, Asma. Number 9. Asma. Asma, you have any problem in your mind? Okay, welcome. Now I want you to solve number 9 with me. 9 over 10 multiply 5 over 6. If I want to find the greatest common factor for both 9 and 6, there is any greatest common factor between them?
Yeah.
What is it, Asma? What is the number that both 9 and 6 are able to divide on it? What is the number that I can divide 9 and 6 on it? It will be 3. Okay, girls, I want you to review the lesson greatest common factor, please. Very important to this lesson and the lessons for week 9, okay, the next week. Okay, so please, you have to know how to find the greatest common factor. So the greatest common factor, if you find the multiplies for 9, sorry, it will be 3 multiply 3 multiply 3. And the multiplies for 6, it will be 2 multiply 3. So what is the common factor between them? It's 3. So I can divide both numbers on 3. So 9 divided 3, Asma.
5 multiply 3?
No, 9 divided 3, not multiply.
Okay.
Okay, 9 divided 3, Asma. Okay, please hurry up. 9 divided 3, it's 3. And 6 divided 3.
6
divided 3. 2. Now, thank you, Asma. I think maybe Al-Jawhara will help me. Okay, Al-Jawhara, I want you to give me the greatest common factor between numerator in the second fraction and denominator in the first one. So, are you with me, Jawhara? Hi, dear. So, what is the greatest common factor between 5 and 10?
2.
5 and 10, what is the greatest common factor? What is the number that's common between those numbers, 5 and 10? 5 and 10. What is the common number between them? Look, what is the multiplies for 10? It's 2 multiply 5, right? And what is the multiplies for 5? It's 1 multiply 5. So I can divide both 5 and 10 on 5. So 5 divided 5, it's 1. 10 divided 5.
2.
Thank you. Thank you, Al-Jawhara. Let's continue the multiplication. 3 multiply 1 equals what? No, I think you close your mic. 3 multiply 1 equals 3. 2 multiply 2 equals 4. Okay, girls. Now let's move to number 10. 11. Oh, anyone didn't answer? I think Lamar, you said that, teacher, I want to answer. Okay. Yes, Lamar. Can you help me in the last exercise? Lamar? Lamar. Yes, dear. Now I want you to tell me which numbers I will choose to find or to simplify.
12 and 3 can divided by 3.
Okay, excellent. So 12 and 3, the denominator right here and numerator here, able to divide on 3, or the greatest common factor for both numbers are 3. So 3 divided 3 equals what?
1.
Thank you, Lamar. 12 divided 3 equals?
4.
Thank you. Now, there is any greatest common factor or common factor between
No.
11 and 7?
Cannot be divided.
Yes, there is no common factor between them. So now I will leave the numbers and multiply 11 and multiply 11 and 1, the numerators. So 11 multiply 1 equals 11, right? 4 multiply
11.
yes,
Yes.
4 multiply 7 equals what?
28.
28.
28.
Thank you.
Cannot be divided or simplify.
Can I simplify 11 over 28?
No.
In the simplest form, right? You are in the simplest form.
Yes.
So
Cannot be simplified.
yes, thank you, Lamar. So girls, if you finish this page, please type 1 in the chat. Stop typing the time, please, girls. If I see any one of you type the time, okay? Maybe it will take a minus, okay? So please, I will end the session when the session ended. So if you finish, please type 1 in the chat. If you don't finish, please type 0 to move to the next exercise. Okay, all of you finished. Let's move to solve those problems. Okay, I will raise the solution, and I want someone of you to help me to read the, maybe someone of you, I will choose someone to help me to solve exercise number 11 or problem number 11. Okay, I want you to raise your hand. Where are you, girls? Okay, let's see, maybe Arwa will help me. Yes, Arwa? Arwa? Okay, Arwa, I want you to help me to solve the problem number 11. Let's read it. Shelley's basketball team. You want to read it with me? Shelley's basketball team won 3 over 4 of their games. Okay, so this is the number of games that they are or they were won last season. Yes, in
1 over 6 of the games they won.
Okay, that's they outscored their opponents by more than 10 points.
What fraction of their games did Shelley's team win by more than 10 points?
Okay, the idea here in this problem that the number of games that they won is 3 over 4. And 1 over 6 from those, games was more than 10 points, or they outscored their opponents by more than 10 points. That's mean they took more than 10 points. So if I want to find the number of games that or the Shelley's team win by more than 10 points, I have to multiply this fraction with the number of games that the basketball team won. Okay, that's mean 3 over 4 and 1 over 6. Where are you, Arwa? I want you to help me with multiplication, not in reading. Okay, 3 over 4 multiply 1 over 6. First thing, I have to simplify the fractions before multiplication. That's mean which numbers I will choose to simplify. Hmm? Very good. 3 and 6. That's mean numerator and denominator from this fraction. So what is the greatest common factor for 3 and 6?
3.
Very good. The greatest common factor is 3. Excellent. Now 3 divided 3 equals?
1.
Very good. 6 divided 3 equals? Quickly. Yes, thank you. Now, Arwa, there is any common factor between 1 and 4?
No.
No, that's mean I will leave those numbers and I will continue my multiplication. 1 multiply 1 equals?
1.
Thank you. 4 multiply 2 equals?
8.
Very good, Arwa. Thank you so much. Excellent. So, let's continue with exercise or problem 11. I want someone of you to help me with problem 11. Okay. Okay. Let's choose I think I will choose Saba. Yes, Saba. Could you help me, Saba, please, to solve number 12? Saba, I think you didn't open your mic. Okay, you open it. Thank you. Saba, I want you to help me with this problem. So first I will read the problem with you. Okay, Mr. Ortiz has 3/4 pound of oatmeal. He uses 3 or 2/3 of the oatmeal to bake muffins. Okay, so he will take from this number 2/3. From this number
2/3.
2/3. The number of pound here is 3 over, or the number of oatmeal is 3/4 pound, and he will take from this 3/4 pound 2/3. That's mean to know how much oatmeal does Mr. Ortiz have left. First thing I will know from this problem, how much oatmeal does Mr. Ortiz use? Okay, so what I have to do here? What I have to do? I have to multiply what? I have to multiply 3/4 with 2/3, right? So let's multiply 3/4 with 2/3 first. So if you want to simplify the numbers before multiplication, you will tell me, Saba, which numbers I will choose to find the greatest common factor to these numbers. 3 and
3 and
yes,
it's also 3.
it's yes, of course. So 3 and 3. So I will choose 3 and 3. What is the greatest common factor for those numbers? It's a 3, right? 3 divided 3. Are you with me, Saba? Saba?
Yes, teacher.
3 divided 3 equals? 3 divided 3 equals 1. Right, Saba?
Yeah.
So, thank you, Saba. Let's continue with Maria. Maria, open your mic, dear.
Yes.
Yes. Now I want you to find the greatest common factor for 2 and 4. What is the greatest common factor? for 2 and 4. No, the greatest common factor, Maria, not the multiplication between the numbers. The greatest common factor, that's mean I have to find the multiplies for the numbers. The multiplies for 2 equals what? 1 multiply 2, right?
Yeah.
And the multiplies for 4 equals what?
1 multiply 4.
2 multiply 2, not 1 multiply 4. What is the multiplies for the number? That's mean I have to find the factors that if I multiply it by each other, it will give me this number. So for the multiplies for this number is 2 multiply 2. What is the common factor between them?
2.
2 and 2, right? So if you divide here both numbers on 2, it will be what? Let's divide. 2 divided 2 equals
2 divided 2 equals
4 divided 2. 4 divided 2 equals what?
2.
Equals 2. Thank you. So now let's find the answer.
Can I mute my microphone?
You will open, you will close your mic. Okay, close your mic. Now 1 multiply 1 equals 1. 2 multiply 1 equals 2. Okay, girls? Now, girls, I think we have 2 minutes. I want you to give me on chat the answer for this multiplication. Okay, girls, I want you to give me the answer for this multiplication. Two over 7 multiply 3 over 4. Who can help me here to find the answer in simplest form? Please raise your hands. Okay, maybe I will choose Manal. You help me, Manal. You
Miss, I would help
you solve with me, right? Now I want you to give me the answer for this. 2 over 7 and 3 over 4. Can you give me the how to simplify the numbers first?
First, we will see if 2 multiply 3. There is like any, but there's no. So we'll try 3 by 7.
Manal, again, look, 3 and 7, there is no greatest common factor between them, right?
Yes.
So I will choose 2 and 4. What is the greatest common factor between them?
Yes. Common factor, I think it's 2.
Yes, right. Now 2 divided 2 equals?
It's 2.
Equals 1.
1.
4 divided 2 equals?
2.
Thank you. Let's multiply. 1 multiply 3 equals?
3.
3, thank you. 7 multiply 2 equals?
14.
Thank you, Manal. Excellent. Okay, girls.
It's good. Yes,
very good. Thank you very much. So, girls, this is our lesson today. Thank you so much for attending with me. Don't forget to do the homework and send it for me on WhatsApp. And see you, inshallah, on